16 now, and another data breach to tell you about this morning. And this time, it's not just credit card information that's at stake. It's also sex secrets. Ashley Madison, it's a cheating website, and it's been hacked, and millions of cheating spouses are worried this morning. Joining us now is Boice, D.C. resident and founder of Trustify, which is like an Uber for private investigations. Danny, thanks so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, first question. So, when these hackers came out yesterday and said they had hacked Ashley Madison, they want the website shut down, and they say if not, they're going to expose these millions of names. If you think your spouse or loved one may be on this list, what is one of the first things you should do?
So we're actually helping people determine if their spouse is on this list. So we've released a tool at trustify.info/cheater where you can put in the email address of the significant other you suspect was a user of Ashley Madison, or Adult Friend Finder, which was also hacked, and we'll tell you whether or not they were using it. Wow.
Since the news broke yesterday, have you guys been hearing from a lot of people who are worried? What's the response been like?
I feel like it's all anyone's talking about, and it's fortunately, unfortunately, been good for business for the private investigator world. Absolutely.
So, is it possible that somebody could be using somebody else's identity on one of these sites? I mean, is there a factor of identity theft?
That's common. So I think people that are cheating are inherently going to be doing things to not get caught. So fake names, fake email addresses. So, and even if they are using their actual email address, it doesn't mean they are cheating. It may mean that there's just a very hard discussion that needs to be had in the marriage. And I think that's where private investigators come in, where you do need to follow through if you have suspicions and actually try and get proof that something is actually happening.
Yeah, absolutely. So why, with all this going on, why not just Google DC investigator? Why should somebody, in your opinion, come to Trustify?
Well, so that's what I did. So several years ago, I was going through a bad divorce, and I needed a private investigator. I Googled private investigators. It was a very skeezy experience. It was very hard to find a good private investigator. I went through several. I lost thousands of dollars in the process with no outcome, which is why I started Trustify. We want to make sure consumers can very easily and inexpensively get a private investigator for a price they can afford, and ensure that it's a high-quality private investigator.
Sure. And so, since you started this business, have you guys caught cheaters? I mean, when you've got the gut feeling, are people usually right, or is it a lot of times people just overreacting?
It's been an interesting social experiment. We can't go into details about our cases, but I can say we have caught many cheaters, and oftentimes people's suspicions are right. I think you have to kind of trust your gut, and if you feel like something's going on that shouldn't be, trust but verify. That's kind of where our name came from. There's nothing wrong with going and doing a checkup and getting that peace of mind through a service like ours.
Absolutely. And so what is that website again for folks who are watching this morning, who may be a little nervous? What do you suggest they do?
So go to trustify.info/cheater.
Okay.
And we have a tool there that will help you gain peace of mind.
All right. Well, that is a lot of excellent information, I'm sure, especially in a town like this, something that a lot of probably at home keeping notes about. So thank you so much, Boice from Trustify. Very good information for our viewers this morning.
Thank you very much.
Okay.